Hello everyone and welcome to Just Vintage Crochet. And yes, it is time for another mystery pattern, but we're doing things quite a bit different this time. I am collabing with Engineering Knits. Some of you may be familiar with her channel, and if you're not, I'm going to leave a link to her channel down below in the description box. But here is her channel. And what's going to happen is I am actually going to pick a mystery pattern for her to work. I'm going to pick the pattern with you, then I'm going to email the pattern to her, but just the pattern. When she's done, I will send her the pattern uncovered with image and title. So it's going to be a complete mystery for her. And she is going to do the same for me. So she is picking my mystery pattern out of her stack of antique patterns. So here we go. Let's pick Engineering Knits pattern. Okay. What do we have? Number 3. Perfect. Let's see what number 3 is. There's 5. And whoa, here is 3 right here. Okay. So here you go, girl. This is your pattern, and I'm going to send it off to you right away. There you go. Okay, so here it is. Here is my pattern from Engineering Knits, and she's got the one that I picked for her, that we picked for her. And I already looked at what it needs. I don't have any orange colored thread, so I'm gonna go with this kind of creamy number 10 crochet cotton. It does ask for a shade of green, so I'm gonna go with this kind of hunter green here. Again, both of those are number 10 crochet thread, and I'm going to use a 1.25 millimeter hook. So let's get right into this. Okay, so it says here to begin with the orange wool. Again, I'm just going to use this creamy for the orange. Begin with the orange wool with a chain of 4, join round, and work 3 single crochet in each stitch of the chain. So we're looking for 12 single crochet in the round. 1, oops, of course, the very first stitch I split the yarn. If that doesn't tell you how the rest of this video is gonna go, you're new. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Join. And I'm gonna work 12 single crochet in the round. I'll be right back. Okay, and I had to switch to a 1.5 millimeter because the 1.25 I kept splitting the yarn. So here we go. I'm just gonna chain 1 just to lock it in. Let's see what we have next. Okay, now we are going to work 3 single crochet on the first stitch and 1 single crochet on the next stitch, and repeat, taking up always the 2 front loops of the stitches of the previous round. So we're going to work 3, then 1, 3, then 1. So I have my chain 1. Now in the very first loop, I can only assume the one we joined into. We work 3 single crochet, 2, and 3. Then the next stitch over, just work 1. And the next stitch after that, work 3 into the same stitch. 2, oops, and 3. Then the next stitch, work 1. So I'm going to continue to work like this all the way around, and I will be right back. So work my way around. Now we started with 3 into the very first stitch, and we are ending with 1 into the last. So that is correct so far. And I'm just going to slip stitch. I don't know if I'm supposed to. If I'm not, I'll undo it. But okay. Third round, do 3 single crochet. Let me get my bearings here. Okay, 3 single crochet on the center stitch of the 3 single crochet of the last round and 1 single crochet on each of the 3 intermediate stitches. Okay, so 3 into the center. So our very first stitch just gets 1. Very first stitch gets 1. The next stitch over gets 3. 1, 2, and 3. The next stitch over gets 1. Now, if you're confused about why I am working single crochet when it calls for double, when she sent me this pattern, she did inform me that this is a Victorian era pattern, and so we are working with UK stitch terms. So where you see a double crochet for the US, that translates into a single crochet. Now a treble crochet in the UK translates into a US double crochet. So she did inform me of that. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Now that's 1, 2, and 3. 3 singles in a row, then 3 singles all into the same stitch with the next stitch. 1, 2, and 3, and I'll do my best to show you here as well as I can. That is the center of my 3 into the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. So I am in the right place. So now I work 1 single in each of the next 3. As long as I keep up this pattern, it should line up without me having to pay too close of attention. And so far it is, because here is my first stitch of the 3 in the same, and here is my middle stitch. Here we have 1, 2, and I just worked in the third one there. So I'm going to put 3 here in this stitch. 1, 2, and 3, and then 3 in a row. I will be right back when I get this all complete. So I just worked 3 into the same stitch. I have 2 stitches left, which works out quite perfect because we started with just 1 single crochet by itself. Now we have the other 2 here to complete the 3. So here we go, 1 and 2, and then the first one we already made. I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch into that first one. There we go. And I'm going to chain 1, and that's what we are working with so far. Just like that. Now, 4th round, 3 single crochet. There we go. That'll make it easier for me to see what I'm doing. 3 single crochet on the center stitch of the 3 single crochet of last round. Then 1 single crochet on each of the 5 intermediate stitches. So basically, exactly what we just did, except for now we're working with 5 in between. So now I will start with 2. So into the stitch that I slip stitched into, that makes 1, then 2, now 3. Here's my 3 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3 I just worked into. So I got to put 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. Now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And right on cue, right at the point, is where I need to put my 3. So it seems to be working out so far. 1, 2, and 3. Now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'm going to continue to work this all the way around. Now I'm going to put 3 right here in this stitch. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, and it's ending just right. I started with 2 single crochet. I have 3 left to work. That makes the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to slip stitch right there into 4. Okay, and it's kind of wrinkling up on me a little bit. I don't know if this is meant to stay flat. I'm not sure, but it is kind of doing this. I'll hold it up for you like this. And you can see it's kind of crinkling up on me just a little bit. Maybe it's supposed to. 5th round. So 3 single crochet on the center stitch of the 3 double, and then 1 double crochet on each of the 7 intermediate stitches. So what are we going to do here? The 9 stitches and 11 stitches. So we go from 9 to 11. So 7, 9, 11. What do you have here on 8? 8, it changes up a bit. So I'm going to work this until the 8th round, until I get to the 8th round. So I'm going to work, we did 5, that was round 4. So I'm going to work round 5, 6, and 7. So 5, we work 7 stitches in between the 3. Then we work 9 stitches in between for 6, and then 7, we're going to work 11. So I'm going to work 5, 6, and 7 off camera because it's basically the same as I just have been showing you. It's just that the number of stitches between the points is growing. So I'll start this one. We are doing 7. So here's my 3, 1, and 2. So I got to start off with 3. So right where my stitch is joined into is my first stitch. It's always trickiest one to get into. There we go. So 1, 2, and 3, which should leave me with 4 stitches on the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's my point right there. So yeah, that's going to work out perfect. So okay, 7 here, 9 on the next row, 11 on the one after that. I will be back whenever we are ready to work on round 8. Okay, so now this is what I have worked so far. Now we are ready for the 8th round, and it says to work 3 single crochet on the center stitch of the 3 double crochets. So like we've been doing, and intermediately do 5 consecutive double crochet or single crochet. Take up the next 3 stitches of the preceding round and work them as 1 stitch. Then 5 consecutive single crochet. Work 10 more rounds the same as this last round and fasten off. Okay. But we're starting here in the middle between the points. And do I need to make my first? Okay. Not exactly sure what to do since we are right in the middle of the points. Maybe I can do, when I come back around this way, I can work them as 1 stitch. So that's what, I have to do it with 3 stitches. This counts as 3. This counts as one of the 3 though. Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 3 stitches there in the middle. 1, 2, 3. So this makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my 5 stitches here. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's not going to take away my birthday if I get it wrong, right? That's 3, and 4 and 5. Oh, no. And then 6. Work 3 double crochet on top. Okay. Oh, let me work this out real quick and I'll come back. Here's my next moment of confusion. There's only 11 single crochet between the points. There's not 13. Because it's saying to work 5 single crochet in a row, then turn 3 of the single crochet into 1, then work 5 more. Well, that's not going to be possible whenever I only have 11 here to work with. No, I don't. I have more than 11 now. Wait, I'm an idiot. I'm a big fat idiot. I forgot. Okay. Ignore me on that point. It just dawned on me what I was saying was incredibly dumb. Okay, so because since we worked the last round, there are now 13. There are now 13. So that was dumb. Okay. I will figure it out when I get to this point. I don't know what else to do but to carry on. Work my 3 right here. 1, 2, 2, and then 3. Now work 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. 2 and 3. Pull them all together to turn them into 1 stitch. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know what I was thinking saying I only had 11. We were working 11 the last row, but by working those 11, we created 13. So that was pretty dumb of me. And I'm not being hard on myself. I don't take it that seriously. It's just the way I talk. It's just the way I talk. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then work my 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm going to continue to do this for 10 rounds. But so here's how it's turning out now. I've only done 1 extra row. I have 8 more rows to do to complete 10. But I thought I'd jump on here and show you. Now I'm working in the round. It's the only way I could make it work was to just work in a continuous round. So I need to use the stitch marker now. But now I'm at the point I've worked 5 single crochets. So now I'm going to reduce these. This is where our joining stitch has been the whole time. And I just go 1, 2, and 3. Put that right there. I work 1 extra one. That is 1. Here we go. Put that right there. Two, and it's a little dark because I'm filming at night right now. 3, 4, and 5. The only thing I haven't been able to work out is that for some reason on this first pass, I always have 1 extra stitch. So there's 6. I always have one extra one for some reason. That's okay. The rest of it's working out great. So then I put my 3 into the corner, 2 and 3, and then work my 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I will reduce these 3 here in the middle. 1, 2, and 3, and then work 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it always works out great on all the other sides. It's just this starting one. I always have an extra stitch before I get to my corner, but I'm not going to concern myself with that too much. I suppose I could do one extra double crochet or single crochet decrease there and eliminate it, but it's not really hurting anything. And I think I just went into the wrong stitch there. Yeah, I did. Here we go. That's 2, and then 3, and then 5 down, 5 up. So I'm just gonna keep doing this, and it's starting to kind of curl up a little bit. So I'm thinking this is a little bag, and I'm also thinking I used the wrong size thread, because this isn't going to get any bigger, I don't think. It's just gonna keep growing up. So part of me, because I think, unless this is a tobacco pouch, this could be a tobacco pouch, and those were little. Look at that, it's like a little star. Cool. Okay, so here I have worked the 10 additional rows. It really looks like some kind of a tulip or buttercup, doesn't it? I wonder if this is meant to be a crocheted flower at this point. I can't help but wonder that. And the material is very stiff. I don't know, we'll see. We still have quite a bit here to work. Now we have all of this to do. So I did look at this for just a moment, and I'm a little bit confused whether or not I'm supposed to attach the green. Oh, I'm supposed to detach this part. So what I did was I just worked my last 3 stitches together as one right here. Then I slip stitched over to the next stitch and chained 1. So now I can cut that, because it says to cut, remove. So there we go. If it isn't meant to be a flower, it surely can be. If you wanted to copy this pattern, if you wanted to make your own like crocheted lilies, boom, there you go. There was one right there, unintentional bonus pattern, huh? So it says use shaded green wool and commence with 5 chains. But I don't know if under this portion right here, if the word attach. So I don't know if I'm supposed to attach the green to this, or if I just grab my green yarn, my green thread, and chain 5 and then do the work. I don't know. My common sense on this tells me attach it. I don't know where to attach it to though. Down here, up here on the point, I don't know. It says 5 chain, miss 1 and work 1 single crochet in each of the remaining chain stitches. This must be kept outside. In other words, at the top of the, you are now going to work for which 12 chain, miss 1, and working along in succession, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 treble crochet, 2 double crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 slip stitch. Then 1 slip stitch in the lower part of the stem. This kind of gives it away a little bit. And repeat from here 5 times. Wait, there's 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it showed us how to make 1. Now it wants us to do 5 times. So now I'm wondering, do I join, and do I join on the point? And it talked about a stem, which would be down here, wouldn't it? See, it looks like a flower. I wonder if this is, I am leaning toward, if you want my honest opinion, I'm leaning toward a tobacco pouch. I think that this is going to make some kind of a tobacco pouch, like for your shirt pocket, you know, or for your jacket pocket to carry around with you. Like maybe at some point it closes up and it's like a little tobacco pouch. That's what I'm leaning toward. Okay, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and attach. Here we go. I'm gonna attach any old random point, and I'm gonna attach it onto a point. That's what my mind is wanting me to do. That's what everything in me is wanting me to do. I'm gonna grab the green now. It should be easy to see this kind of green. Let me back out a little bit. Okay, I backed out a little bit and it made it kind of fuzzier and darker. Well, all right. I backed it back in. I'd rather it be easy to see than panned out. All right, I'm bouncing you around. Sorry, that was my arm. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attach here. It doesn't say to attach on the wrong side or the right side. It doesn't really talk about a wrong side or a right side either. There we go. And I am still using my 1.5 millimeter hook. Okay, it said to chain 5. 1, oh gosh, that's going to be hard for you to see. 2, oops, I made that first one way too big. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then it says, miss 1 and work 1 single crochet in each, so work 4 single crochet down. Okay, I'm going to try to get close so you can see what I'm doing. I know it's dark yarn and I'm filming at night. Can't thank you enough for your patience with me on this. Okay, that's 3. And then 1 down in here at the base. Okay, now it says 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, I split 9. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Miss 1 and work along in succession. So we work 1 slip stitch. No, 1 single crochet. So skipping, I'm going to skip the first stitch. And in the next one down, where is my first stitch? I can't even see. That's my first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's my first stitch there. Okay, we're working 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 treble crochet. Okay, so 2 double crochet. I hope you guys can see. It's a little dark for me, but hopefully the camera is enhancing this for you. Okay, that's 2 treble. I may have worked my chain a little tight. Or 2 double crochet, then 2 treble. Okay, now it says to work 2 double. We did that. We worked the 3 treble. I'm sorry, I only worked 2 treble. Oh my goodness. 1 more treble, then 2 double, 2. Okay, now it says to work 2 single crochet and then 1 slip stitch. I am struggling to see. Part of me wants to just go grab a different color to use. Right. This looks like a leaf. What do we do now? Single crochet, then 1 single crochet in the lower part of the stem. So this is a stem right here. So we work 1 slip stitch here. Now, and repeat Now it says to repeat from here with the 12 chains 5 times. Okay, 5 times, which will make 6, I'm going to say leaves. Now for the second row, miss the first stitch of the first, I'm going to say leaf, and work 10 single crochet to reach the top of it. Then the top of it. Then 3 chain, miss 1, and do 1 single crochet in each of the remaining chain stitches. Then 10 single crochet down the other side. Okay, so it says here 1 single crochet in the stem foundation and work the same for each of the remaining 5 points and fasten off. Points or leaves? I don't. A sheet of white wadding which cut into strips an inch wide and wind round and round till you get a ball large enough to fill the crochet. Put it in and bring the 6 points of the crochet up nicely and evenly together, and then we're blacked out. I thought it would be a tobacco pouch, but now putting it all together, it wants us to use orange and green. It's telling us to bring all the points together. We're making leaves on top. I think it's an orange pincushion. My guess. Or it's an orange decoration and it's part of other fruits that they have in the same book, so you can put it on your table like in a little bowl, like crocheted fruit. That would be super cute too. It may not be a pin cushion at all, just a bowl of crocheted fruit, like wax fruit maybe. If that's the case, I want the rest of them. Okay. I think I'm supposed to put 5 petals in each point, if I'm reading this right. But this is second row, so oh man, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. I worked all 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the leaves into the one corner and left the little stem there. Now we are to, I'm goofy. I am goofy. Second row is telling you how to work the other side of the leaf. I was just reading this like over and over and over again, and it dawned on me. So, okay. Each of the 5 remaining fasten off. I still wonder if I'm supposed to do these all right here, and then whenever we bring this together, we simply put it down like that, or if I am meant to work maybe. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so I started to unravel and I thought to myself, no, don't do that. I think I'm on the right track here. I think they are all meant to be worked into one spot. So I'm going to chain 1. We're going to work 10 single crochet up this row. 1. I'll be right back whenever I get 10 of these done. There is 10. And I have 1 stitch left. Now it says to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 1 stitch, so skip the next stitch, and then work 10 single crochet all the way back down the other side. 2 and 3. I'll be right back when I get back down to the bottom. Okay, so now I have worked 10. I'm back down at the bottom. There is our finished leaf. And it says to just repeat this for all 6, but it's blanked out, but I'm just going to say the word leaf. So here we go. 1, think I started that too high up. Have another stitch down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, I started in the right spot. Okay, guys, I'm going to work all of these leaves the same way, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is what I have. I went ahead and stuffed it with some fiberfill. And I'm just gonna sew the points together like I would maybe a hat or something. And then I think we're supposed to sew the leaves down. Here's how the leaves turned out. So, okay, I'm going to just pick up the points. I don't know if this is the right way to do this. I'm just doing it. I'm just going for it. Okay. And then I will end with this one over here, the leaves right through there. Oh, sorry, I bumped you. There we go. I'm just gonna hold on to this one over here and give this. Maybe it's supposed to be a little pumpkin. And then I will sew these closed much better, but just to get it kind of closed off, I kind of want to pack that a little more before I completely tie it. I do kind of want to pack it just a little bit more, just to make it a little bit more firm. There we go. Now I'm just going to tie that in a knot. That down with a little needle. And I am going to come back through here and sew all of this shut. I'm sure there's a more logical way to do this. But this is the way that my mind saw to make it work out. I just couldn't manage to hold it all. That's okay. I'm just gonna sew these points shut. And now that I have it anchored down, actually, now I'm just going to come through here like this and sew all of these points closed. So I'll do this part off camera, but I'm just going to sew it shut. Then I'll get the green and I will sew the leaves down, and I think we have ourselves a little orange here. So I'll be right back. Let me finish this off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, so here it is. All sewn down the best I can. As we know, I'm not a sewer. Now we can reveal what we have. There it is. I went ahead and just printed it off the email. She sent it to me. Here is what we have. A crochet ball or pin cushion shaped like an orange. I think I did okay. And I'm going to use it as a pin cushion. Just a moment. Okay, I really like it. I think it's neat. And Melanie, thank you so much, sent me some pins from Amazon. And look here, girl. Now I've got somewhere to use these pins. I wanted the pins for making Irish crochet lace. I am still working on learning on how to do that specifically for our Titanic series. So now I have a proper pin cushion. Look at that there. So there we go. I don't know what year this is from. So I'm going to have to email her and find out what year this is from, and I will put it in the thumbnail and the title of this video. Okay, guys, this one was a lot of fun. I had so much fun working with knits on this one. Thank you so much Thank you so much for sending me such a fun pattern to work with. It wasn't really that hard either. Well, who am I kidding? When I got down here, I got a little bit lost, but we got it worked out. And I love it. And so thank you so much to Nutella for picking out my wonderful pattern, of course. And I will see you guys in the next mystery. Bye.